Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Super Player NegativeAE, and welcome to Steins Gate. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it, I guess. We were experimenting on the D-mail project, and supposedly we figured out how it worked, like it was the time of day thing, and then we were gonna have like a lunch break, and she's like, nah, I'm not gonna have the lunch break, which is weird to me. She's been going at it for hours, and she's still full of energy. It's hard to believe that she was so opposed to the time travel research before. Her scientist blood must be on fire. We've made a number of discoveries, but we can't wait to assess them until after we eat. Darwin and I leave the two girls to watch over the lab as we go shopping to the convenience store, or at the convenience store. We return from the convenience store to find the Braun Tube Workshop's one and only part-time warrior standing in front of the building. She's stretching. Sup? She's really cool. I like her. She notices me and calls out without stopping her exercises. What shenanigans are you up to this early in the morning? Shenanigans? This girl has a thing for unusual words. The kind you wouldn't believe. We're building the first time machine in human history. Huh. Cool. Hey, shouldn't you be more surprised? Can't blame her for being skeptical. I didn't think it was possible either. It isn't that top secret? I thought you didn't want anyone to know. Crap. Part-time warrior, please keep what I just said a secret. Sure. By the way, part-time warrior glances at the Braun Tube Workshop. The boss is really pissed. Why? The noise, whatever you're doing up there, it's got the whole building shaking, dust everywhere, kind of like an air raid. He was saying stuff like, what's that nutcase doing? I'm gonna raise his damn rent. Maybe you should go apologize. Oh boy, what if he kicks us out? Alright, leave it to me. Daru, go tell my assistant to lay off the experiments right now. Roger that. I won't forget you, soldier. I won't forget you. Daru salutes, then races up the second floor. By the way, is Makise Kurisu here too? Plot. Yeah. Come to think of it, she did pick a fight with Christina yesterday. Have you met before? No, yesterday was first contact. First contact. That's a strange way of putting it. Really? Weren't you a little hostile for a first contact? She's my enemy. Why? What? I barely heard her. Her voice was so low. I'm about to ask her to repeat herself, but Suzuha is staring at the ground in silence. She obviously doesn't want to talk about this. Did she call Kurisu her enemy? But that doesn't make sense. How can she be your enemy? You just met, right? Yeah. Did she do something to you? Not to me. What does that mean? She did something to someone else? If you want, I can talk things over with Christina. It doesn't really matter. Maybe you're blaming the wrong person? Jeez, give it a rest. She hits me with a glare. But what the fuck? You can't just... Anyway, shouldn't you apologize to the boss instead of talking to me? What the? Why would she, you... You're the one that brought it up, man. I'm just, you know, that's the thing I hate. Like, you can't just bring it up and be like, yeah, nah. Even though like I do it sometimes, but I jokingly do it because I think it's funny to do. But then I'll immediately be like, oh, well, this is why. This like whole like, oh, I'm gonna bring it up and then not say anything is stupid. I have come. Mr. Braun is sitting at the counter inside, slurping delivery ramen. Even when I enter, he doesn't look away from the huge 42-inch CRT. It's showing some news shows report on some celebrity divorce. Part-time warrior doesn't say anything. She's just going to stand there and watch him rip me a new one. Hey, Okabe. What the hell are you doing up there? Straight to the punch. He doesn't take his eyes off the TV, nor does he stop slurping his ramen. Yet despite his sedentary posture, he exudes extraordinary pressure. Oh my goodness. But now is not the time to falter. We're currently conducting experiments that will change the course of human history. The discoveries we make today could shape the world for the century. I don't care what games you guys play. I'm the owner of this building, got it? And the building's really worn out. You keep shaking it like that, you could bring the whole damn thing down on our heads. You better keep quiet about that tent on the floor. Or I better keep quiet about the tent on the floor. Hey. Very interesting, Mr. Braun. Don't tell me you forged this building's earthquake safety certificate. What if I did? Holy crap. Maybe we should seek shelter soon. It's been properly reinforced, but regardless, you guys are still shaking it too much. So what if a few buildings collapse? What's that? As I've said countless times before, our current experiment is of vital importance to the history of science. No, the history of humans, history, or civilization itself. It's more important than prolonging this building's lifetime for another 10 or so measly years. The building starts shaking again as soon as I finish speaking. Flakes of concrete start falling from the ceiling. The 42-inch CRT's image goes to static. Damn it, Daru, what are you doing? I thought I told you to stop the experiments. Okabe. He's glaring at me. The ceiling is falling, you dumbass. Some got into my ramen. What are you gonna do about it, huh? No more shaking. Or I'll raise your rent by 10,000. What? If you raise it by 10,000, we're ruined. Leave it to me, Mr. Braun. On my honor, I swear there won't be any more shaking today. With that, I race out of the Braun Tube workshop. Christina, stop the experiments at once. When I burst into the lab, I find the three of them in the middle of lunch. Mayuri has juicy chicken number 1. Daru has convenience store boxed lunch. And Kurusu's eating cup of noodles with a fork. Sorry, Okarin. Mayushi tried to warm up some chicken. I accidentally put it through the reverse rotation and it started shaking. I see. They sent you an email. Didn't you get it? Your sarcasm is not appreciated, Christine. You know as well as I do that my phone is still attached to the phone wave name subject to change. I disconnect my phone from the phone wave name subject to change while grinding my teeth. One more, please? Stop screwing around. I'm the one that has to deal with Mr. Braun. But if I gave you 5 days advance... notice. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, the time stamps from 5 days ago, but... Was he mad? Yeah. I could feel his killing aura. Daru turns pale, but the two girls don't seem to care. They know not the wrath of Mr. Braun. Ignorance is bliss. Anyway, no more experiments today. Well, at least we got some good data. And Kurusu hides her mouth with her hand as she yawns. I'm dead tired, and my hair's dried out. I want to take a shower and go to sleep. I sigh and take a box lunch out of a convenience store bag. It's cold, so I toss it in the phone wave name subject to change and set the timer normally. If you want a shower, there's one here. It doesn't have the bath, though. Okarin always uses it. It's probably filthy. I'd be lying if I called it clean. This entire building is in shambles. Anyway, I refuse to use the same shower as Okabe. I understand. No one will blame me if you don't use it. Of course, the three of us have stayed up all night, and we're all pretty smelly. Given the sweltering heat and the fact that we kept the windows closed all night, I bet this place is smelling pretty rank right now. That's why I'm going back to my hotel once I finish eating. Kurusu slips her cups and noodles indigently. I bought them at her request, and she was raised in America, yet she likes cup noodles? Strange. What? It's a common thing over here. This is what we do. Cup of noodles, freaking I used to eat that all the time. Garofragus? Okay. Lukaku, are you familiar with Garofroggies? They were a huge fad last year. They have a ton of them at the shrine, so if you like, you could take a few off our hands. Dad bought a whole box for some reason. Then he said they were for me. I don't know what to do with them. P.S. I was so bewildered that I couldn't do any practice swings with the Samidari. He's never doing practice swings with the Samidari. Those weird looking frog things that were popular with the teenage girls in Shiriba last year, right? If I'm not mistaken, they came out with a wide variety of them. Okay, what about this one? You know about the servers the stories you tell paint a very different picture of your father than the impression I got from him from meeting him. Which is true, I wonder. I suspect that last year's Garofroggy boom was an organization plot. Be careful, Lukaku. Those Garofroggies may be responsible for your father's strange behavior, or... The fuck? This is the less, instigative one. Yeah, this is the less instigative one. I mean, I don't know. Do we care about our relationship with Lukaku? Not really. I mean, kind of. Lukaku's cool. But I have no reason to, not care about it. No, she was raised in America, yet she liked cup of noodles. Strange. Celebrity bath at a high-class hotel? I want to come too. Not a chance. Mishi wants to come too. You can come anytime you want, Mayuri-san. Really? Thank you. I take my warm food out of the microwave and take a fresh bottle of Dr. P out of the fridge and then join in on lunch. I always press freaking right click. Hey Okarin, I've been wondering, but why do you drink soda while you eat? Does it make it taste better? I don't really see a problem. I do the same thing. I have Dr. Pepper and Coke all the time. I know it's not good for me. I know there's tons of sugar in Coke and stuff. But I don't give a shit. Me neither. Same. I don't give it a second thought. You're acting weird, Mayuri. It's normal to drink soda while eating. It's normal, duh. No objections. No way. You guys are the weird. Okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I want to understand. Well, I'm a pure doc. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to read what that is because no clue. Someone who loves Dr. P above all other beverages, coined by Okadine. I know what this is. Henshin Hero. No light can escape from it. Singularity is usually concealed by its event horizon, which usually renders observation impossible. They can see. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. And this is a what? Someone who loves Dr. P above. Coined by Okadine. Okay. Docparian? I used to be a Docparian. It gets old. I think Dr. Pepper gets old after a while. I think it's the best soda, but like if you drink it too much, it becomes like, So I go to Coke. But that doesn't matter right now. I guess anything in too much of anything is bad. Let's discuss Operation Erd's progress. Operation Erd? Alright, thanks to a certain assistant, I didn't get a chance to present this operation's code name yesterday. These D-mail experiments are all part of Operation Erd. The experiments have been fruitful. She interrupts me again. At the very least, we learned what we can do with D-mail. Karisu places her empty noodle cup on the table, then retrieves the whiteboard from the development room. While all the rest of us eat, she scribbles on the whiteboard and then puts it up against the wall. That about sums it up. Anything to add? Sends mail to the phone. Nothing especially. She's even summarized the vital parts. Conditions for discharge around that time. D-mail text fails to read. 1 second on timer equals 1 hour into the past. Huh. Miori has her mouth half open on a blank stare. She clearly doesn't understand.
D-mail では最大で英文36文字か。日本語文18文字しか。
D-mail can be 36 English characters or 18 English characters or Japanese characters long. That makes experimentation difficult, so we'll have to improve that first. Furthermore, D-mail is split into 12 character segments. If you send 36 characters, you'll get 12 character emails. If you try to send more, everything after the 36th character disappears. But since we figured out how to control when it arrives, it's pretty good, right? Though we can only send it in 1 hour increments. We can control how far back the D-mails go by using the microwave's timer. Observation isn't enough. We need to find the underlying principle. What I've written here is nothing but verified phenomena. The underlying principle. You're right, you're right. It's not a complete time machine until we understand how it works. What could be the reason for the character limit? Daru and Kudusu remain silent. Suddenly, Mayori, who's been staring at the ceiling in confusion until now, raises her hand. Chicken and bananas become gel chicken and gel bananas, but salt doesn't turn into gel salt, right? So much gel. According to Mayori, the refrozen chicken had indeed been jellified when she tried eating it. Kudusu's prediction was right. And you could send 36 letters in the D-mail, but everything past that disappeared, right? So I think maybe you can't send big things, or a lot of small things. Maybe the curb black hole. It's the Kerr black hole. Curb black hole. Kerr black hole. The black hole's hole is too tight. God damn it, Daru. I was like, you know, that sounds a little bit wrong, but I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go, right? And here's Daru over here, right? The hole is too tight. Outrageous.
言わせているんじゃないよ、ホダル。
Stop making her say stuff like that. Mayuri has flowers for brains, so she's pretty easy prey for Daru's perversions. Drives me crazy. The hole is tight, huh? That might not be entirely wrong. Maybe we have the same problem CERN has with their time machine. Since they can't fully control the lifter, they can't make singularities perfectly naked, which limits how much they can send. Anyway, 6 Japanese or 12 English characters come out to 12 bytes. English characters are half-width, so they only use 1 byte, but full-width Japanese characters use 2. Bytes, not kilobytes. So Makishi is bad with computers? Is that so, assistant? Shut up. You don't see things measured in bytes nowadays, so I was just making sure. Yeah, you do. Wonder how old this game is. By the way, 1 kilobyte is 1024 bytes. 1 byte is 8 bits. That I did not know. I did not know that 1 byte was 8 bits, but now I know. Well, email isn't just comprised of text. There's more to it, like the sender and the receiver's mail addresses, the header, and various other things. So roughly speaking, we can send the data in 3 batches of 12 bytes then. By the way, I don't know if using a subject changes anything. But I'm pretty sure the chicken and bananas have to be larger than 12 bytes. How do you measure a banana in bytes anyway? You don't. How much memory? Well, I guess. If you think of bytes like space, 12 bytes is the amount of space that it takes up. If you can find something that's irrelevant, like I don't know, that'd be weird to think about. I'm sure there's a way. There's probably a way to convert. So larger masses get crushed by supergravity. Mass might not be the issue here. Data doesn't have mass. In any case, the singularity isn't naked. The object is forced to pass through the event horizon. Inside the event horizon, space and time switch places, causing the subject that arrived at the ring singularity to reach ultra-high speed. The data, crushed and destroyed by supergravity, is shot out of the black hole. It's a jelly man. But even a small mass has to pass through the singularity. How does it emerge unscathed? If the hole is too tight, it might just inject more electrons. Well, it might just inject electrons. I don't think it's that simple. I mean, I'm sure CERN's tried that already, and yet they haven't gotten any results after 9 years of experiments. It's not as simple as increasing the flow of electrons. Let's see. CERN has a lifter, but we don't know what in the phone wave is filling the same role, much less how to adjust it. She has a point. We don't know what acts as the lifter. We do know that it has successfully created a path wide enough to send approximately 36 bytes of data through the ring of singularity. I don't get it. When we're finished with the chicken, she looks at us in confusion. She's gonna be the one that solves everything for us. I can already tell. Think of it like an RPG. The ring singularity, the entrance to the event horizon, the entrance to the event horizon is the gate to a demon lord's castle. Demon lord? Hundreds of soldiers attack the heavily fortified demon soldier gate. Soldiers can use the magic called lifter to force the casual gate open, but they can only keep it open for a moment before it closes. During that moment, only 12 soldiers can break through. The soldiers can only use lifter magic 3 times, and the 36 soldiers who make it through the gate return triumphantly as the heroes who slew the demon lord. But the soldiers who were left imprisoned by the demon lord's minions, they're taken to the castle prison cells and turned into slimes. The heroes save them after successfully defeating the demon lord, but unfortunately, they go home as slimes. So the soldiers who went home as slimes or jellymen?
だが例外もある。
But there's an exception. The soldiers can combine into a super soldier with the strength and size of 100 ordinary soldiers. The super soldier has the power to defeat the demon lord alone, but since his body is too big, he can't pass through the gate, even when it's opened by the lifter. And so, deprived of the magic's effectiveness, the weakened super soldier is seized by the demon lord's underlings and sent home in defeat as a giant slime. Combining soldiers, that's just silly. It's to illustrate that an object can't be too big. I get it. So that's really easy to understand. It is. It's a dumb metaphor, but I guess it works. At least as an explanation for why things get jellified. It's all thanks to Mayuri's hint. Mayushi was helpful? Yeah. Great insight, Mayuri. Yay. But it's still a hypothesis. Hasn't been proven. How would you prove it? With human experience like CERN. If Okabe and Hashida-san volunteer as test subjects, I'll happily experiment on you. Human experimentation sounds kinda dirty, if you know what I mean. I'd rather play the doctor than the subject. Same here. But no, not in the way that he's applying. Idiots. Kurusu gives us a cold stare and shrugs her shoulders in exasperation. As I keep saying, the real problem is what the phone wave name subject to change. Oh, fuck! This game has me conditioned. As the phone wave is used as a lifter. That and the other thing. How come the discharge phenomenon and the jellification only happen during a certain time frame? What's the tip? What's the final answer? Abbreviate as FA, and is that really a thing? It's abbreviated, but why not just say final answer? I guess. Is this so common a thing that people need to use FA as final answer on the internet? Used as a question, is that your final answer? Internet slang. I don't know. I've been on the internet a long time. I've never seen FA. I've heard F to pay respects. But FA? Quiz show Who Wants to Be Millionaires. I know that show. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? See, sending a mail to the past is amazing, isn't it? Oh, I guess it's not a real-time machine unless we can send people to the past. Even CERN has failed to send humans, though. If you believe what Taitor says, it won't be another, what, 24 hours or 24 years before it's a true time machine? I have a thing, right? I answer Kurusu's sarcastic question with a nod. Physical time travel is impossible for us at the moment. We lack funds and facilities available to CERN. And yet, we've realized a form of time travel. We've sent data to the past. We should investigate the phone wave further. We need to understand what's going on. I have some ideas for how to use D-mail. I know how you feel, but we can't today. If we shake the building again, Mr. Braun is sure to blow a gasket. He'll raise us rent or kick us out of the lab. We can start experimenting again tomorrow, but this I will declare now. I step under the couch and look at each lab mem in turn. You have to take off your shoes, it's dirty. Today, what day is it? August 2nd. August 2nd, 2010 is a date which will live in infamy. For on this day, we, the Future Gadget Laboratory, have developed the first successful time machine in the history of mankind. The Windows goddamn openism. It's not the first. CERN beat us. And you can't even say we developed it. It happened by accident. It seems that my assistant doesn't know the meaning of the word serendipity. Penicillin, X-ray machines, dynamite. These inventions and more were all born from coincidence.
そうだけど
I guess.
でも
But Christian, you said before that time machines don't exist, right? But now you admit they
こ
do.
の前は今のところは
It's
認
just
め
that
ざ
I
るを
have
得
to
ないって
admit it
だ
for
け
now. If
原
we
理を究
investigate
明
the
していけ
phone,
ば
how the phone
もし
wave
か
works,
し
it
たら
might
タイム
turn
マ
out
シ
to
ン
be
とは
something
似
that
ても
only
似つかない
seems
笑
like
い物
time
かもし
travel.
れない
どいつもこいつも
Does nobody have respect for my grand declaration?
人類史上初の
Don't complain if I take all the credit for inventing the first, second, whatever, time machine in human history.
この今日の第66
The
回円卓
66
会議は以
Roundtable
上だ
Conference ends here.
解散
Dismissed.
今のって円
Wait,
卓会議
that was a roundtable conference?
知らんかった
I didn't even know
し
that.
かも
And it's even the
66回っ
66th.
て
円卓だろうがなんだ
The
ろうが
66th
どうでもいいわ
roundtable. They just started having them. Who cares what kind of table it is? Kurisu gets up from her chair and stretches.
帰って
I'm gonna go back to my
シャワー浴びて寝る
hotel, take a shower, and sleep.
マヨシーはもう
Maybe she has to go to work
すぐな
soon.
のです
I'm incredibly tired too. Let's just sleep today. But when I lie down, I find myself unable to sleep. Though part of me is still frightened by the dark secrets we've uncovered, the curiosity and experiments are too much to bear. We've built a machine that can send emails to the past. It's like a dream, but it's real, and it's ours. As I start thinking of ways to use it, my imagination spreads to infinity, driving the last vestiges of fear from my mind. I'm standing in absolute darkness. How long have I been here? I can't remember. I can't move. I can't feel. I can't see. The world is empty.
何もないんじゃない
No, not empty. The fuck is this? Who is this? A voice resounds in the blackness. Sounds like Kurisu, as if whispering in my ear. As if screaming from far away. As if dozens of people around me at once. Where am I?
ここは
You
イベントホライゾンを超えた場
are
所
beyond the event horizon.
時間と空間の役割
Where
が
time and space switch
入れ替わ
places.
った場所
Suddenly the darkness is dispelled. An ocean of stars fills the heavens. The sight is breathtakingly beautiful. However, one point in space lacks stars. I notice that point. I stare at that point. My body starts to fall. I'm falling through a sea of stars. No, not falling. I'm being pulled into the rift of utter darkness from which not even light can escape. In an instant, my consciousness has exceeded the speed of light. Stars flash past and vanish from my sight. Light itself is but dust in my wake. Logic screams that this cannot be. Nothing can move faster than light. That would contradict the theory of relativity.
あんたは移動なんてしていない
You aren't moving. That voice again. It comes from behind, overtaking my faster-than-light conscious. At the same time, it seems to lie in wait at my current destination. Why do I hear Christina's voice?
あんたは移動なんて
You
していない
aren't moving. Yeah, why is it Christina's voice? They're the same words.
言ったはず
Remember what I
ここでは
said.
空
Here,
間と時間の
space and
役割
time
は
switch places.
入れ替わっているあんたは
You can't
空間を移動するこ
move
とはでき
through
ない
space.
あんたの時間が
But your time is stretching to
永遠と
eternity.
引き伸ばされているのよ
I accelerate. I can hardly breathe. It feels like something is crushing my body.
あんたの1秒が
1 second for you,
私
an
の永
eternity for
遠
me.
となる遠くから観測している
As I
私
observe
に
you from a distance, I see you as a still object.
停止しているようにしか見えない
I fall. Why is it Kurisu's voice? And why am I in a... This is a dream, right? I'm pulled. To the depths of the dark. Or perhaps to the end of the universe. Supposedly, I think that I've already been through time. I think that I've already been through like a reconstructed timeline, because at the beginning, if you notice, like all that shit happened. So I have to be on a different timeline. Am I looping? No, that's not it. Is this the end running away from me? No, that's not it either. Stretching. What is stretching? Space? Me?
振り返ってはいけない。
Don't look back.
永遠は
Eternity is not infinite.
永遠へ向かって
Time stretches
時間
toward
が引き伸ばさ
eternity.
れ終わりは存在す
Yet
る。
it has an end. Something approaches. It approaches slowly, a stark contrast to the stars flashing past. Is it really approaching? It looks like it's standing still. Its slowness gives that illusion. I don't even know what it is, but it's something.
イベントホライゾン。
The event horizon. I try to reach towards it, but my hand won't move.
振り返ってはいけない。
Don't look back. What is
そ
this?
こには
What is this shit?
1秒が
You will only see
永遠へ
yourself
と引き伸
trapped
ば
in
さ
a
れたあん
second
た
stretched
が
out to
連なって
eternity.
いるから。
I'm slowing to a stop. I better not try to explain this to Kudusu. Kudusu will be freaked out. But still, I know he's gonna do it. I know he's gonna be like, Kudusu, I had a dream about you. And she's gonna be like, what? It's gonna freaking be stupid. And never comes. Symptotic approach to zero. When will this second pass?
時間と空間の
Time and
役割
space have
は
switched places.
入れ替わっている。
1 second becomes 1.1 second. 0.1 seconds become okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yep. Sure. Got it. Awesome. When will I arrive? Gradually, time shortens. Gradually, my perception of time lengthens.
前を向いて
Face forward.
たどり着いた
Struggle on. No matter how close I get, I can
魔王の城門
to
へ
get to the Demon Lord's gate. Suddenly, her words take on an amused tone. Demon Lord's gate.
あんたは鍵を持っていない。
You don't have the key.
だから城門を
You can't pry it
こ
open.
じ開けられず
I try to shout, but my mouth won't move. It sounds like a dream that I've had before. This is going to be a long-ass episode because I can't find a place to stop. I mustn't look back. I could stop right here.
魔王手下に捕らえられ
You will
る
be captured by the Demon Lord's minions. Pictures from the Jellyman's report flicker through my brain, my body.
振り返ってはいけない。
Don't look back. That's gonna wake me up. I want to look back. I want to go. Answer your fucking phone. I can't look back. I can't go back. I face towards the thing. Frozen for eternity. Answer your phone. Alright. At that, I'm going to end the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you feel necessary. And I hope you guys are having the best, if not the greatest rest of your day. And Happy New Year, everybody. It's a new year. It's a new thing. It's a new time. I'm going to try to do more stuff with the channel. So look forward to that. I'll make an update video here soon explaining exactly what I want to do because I don't want to keep you guys in the dark. I kind of want to do this together. But yeah. Anyway. Peace out, you guys.